Hi Gemini, welcome to your December 2022 end of year reading. Full disclosure, as usual, I am reading kind of smack in the middle of October, and these readings will go up in on November the 1st. But it is a December reading, so you guys know that. If this is your first time here at Secret Garden Tarot, welcome. Everybody is always welcome. If this is not your first time here, an extra very special thank you to you guys. We are using the traditional Rider-Waite this morning. So you've heard me reference her several times. There she is. And at the base of the reading, we have the Tower. I know it looks very scary. And then underneath that is the Empress and the Star and the Two of Cups. And my gosh, we just keep going. Wheel of Fortune, Two of Cups, the Star, the Empress, new starts. There is something not serving you, something not working for you, something that needs to change. And then growth and abundance from that. All right, so I'm not really entirely sure or surprised. I should say surprised to see that much change for an end of the year reading. You guys completely reinvent yourself every so often. It might be time to shed that skin. I'm writing that down. That may be the title of this reading. Let's jump in. The Lovers, your card. Standing in your power, Gemini. Card of you guys. This is the center of the reading. This is the energy that's coming with you from November into December. Your beautiful energy right in the middle of it. And we also have your minor arcana card in here as well. We have that Two of Cups. Looking for a new person, possibly, Gemini, because we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Tower, we have the Empress, and we have the Star. If you are looking for a new person, there's your sign. I hopefully think that you are looking for somebody new, looking to reinvent yourself. That energy is crossed with Judgment. Possibly a second shot with an X. I'll leave that to you, how you feel about that. If you are, I'm going to put these upright. If you're looking to resurrect something from the past, I will leave that to you. Or if you're looking for something completely brand spanking new. And not everybody wants to revisit the past, especially at the end of the year. People look for new starts, new year, new you. Great. Base of the reading, we have the Knight of Pentacles, Earth sign energy. The Knights are always my adventurers. So if you're looking to start something, like I said, new, but in a different vein, he is the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady move the needle, slow and steady win the race. Take your time. Especially if you're heading back with an X, make sure things have actually changed. But if that's not where you're heading, you want something new, do keep that grounded energy with you. Immediate past, Knight of Wands. Not entirely surprised to see this either. The Knight of Wands is that energy of here for a good time, not a long time, Gemini. This is very different energy. You know, this is relatable. This is slow. This is reliable. Him, not so much. He is gallops in, gallops out. Always remembers to stop by the fridge before he slams the front door. That's that energy. If you're looking for something a bit more stable, moving into the new year, moving into December, that seems where I'm taking. That's the feeling I'm getting for this. Yep. Top of the reading, crowning the spread, the community building card. 3 of coins, 3 of wands. I'm sorry, 3 of discs, 3 of coins. They're building a church. They are physically building it. You can see the architect with his hammer there. You know, they're showing him the plans of what it's supposed to look like, building something very solid, very strong. If you are lucky enough to live in Europe, or lucky enough to have visited some of those great cathedrals in Europe and around the world, for that instance, those great buildings, some of them have stood for thousands of years. Pyramids have stood for years. So this is a good, solid top and bottom of the foundation. Let's turn the camera here, Gemini. Immediate future. Ace of Swords. Remember to communicate your feelings. Remember to communicate what you're looking for, what your expectations are. Nobody's a mind reader, Gemini. I know some of you like to think that people are mind readers. Please remember that they are not. Internal influence. This is your influence on the environment. A lot of choice. 7 of Cups. Spoiled for choice. Kind of that scattered energy. Almost that 2 of Coins energy. Just so many plates spinning in the air. So many options that you kind of have frozen yourself. So that's great from that perspective. Just remember, you want to stay calm, grounded, focused on what you want. Communication. You're going to have a lot of energy, a lot of options possibly offered to you. That's a lot going on. The holiday season, December, end of the year, always a lot going on. There's get-togethers. Hopefully there'll be a lot of get-togethers this year. I know the last couple of years have, in some cases, been duds. Looking for, you know, office parties and holiday parties, and, you know, just coming out of November Friendsgivings and things like that. At least here in the United States, where you're gathering with people, there's a lot of options. If you're looking for a new person, there's a lot of options. External influence. A lot of people have been getting this card. Growth, patience, opportunities. Nobody's favorite word to hear in these readings is ever patience. But this is the garden. This is what he has chosen to plant. So this is, you know, it takes a long time. He's not actually doing anything. He's just standing there waiting for this to become ripe. This bush, those coins to become ripe and ready to harvest. Hopes and fears. The moon. The moon is a reflector. You want to make sure that all of your information is correct. You want to make sure that you're paying attention to those red flags. You want to make sure that you have as much information as possible. Let me get you a good look at this. Get the other little stand up. So if you wanted to take a good look at the moon, we've got the towers. We have these dogs here. There's a lot going on, but there's also a ton that you can't see back in this horizon line because it's nighttime. And at nighttime, things are tougher to see. There's a road. However, you don't know where it leads. You don't know what's on that road. Make sure that you have as much information as you can get. Remember, there's only information. There's no useless information. There's just information that you have not been able or have needed to utilize at this point. So there's no useless information. Overall outcome, Page of Wands, new start, new, possibly younger person, if that's what you're looking for. At least maybe even mentally less mature, not unmature, not immature. He is my happy hippie. He is very much in this Knight of Wands energy. But this might be your energy, Gemini. Perhaps that is what you have learned, is to loosen up a little bit. He's not as kind of a mess maker as the Knight, whoever that person was. They're in the past. But this is your energy. You know, possibly having a bit more optimism, a bit more wanderlust, a bit more open-mindedness. Yeah, he's very open-minded, very open to new experiences. All the pages are. So this is your energy. This is your perspective, Gemini. So, you know, if you needed to be the stable one, you need, because this is what you were dealing with, you know, now is your opportunity to say, oh, I don't need to be the one in control. I don't need to be the one who plans all the dates. I don't need to be the one who pays every check. I don't need to be the one who does all the work. You know, maybe you're finding a bit more parity, a bit more fun in your life. This is what we were talking about at the very beginning. You know, this energy, this growth potential, this shocking energy. There's just so much of the world that you possibly have not experienced. Just live in that energy, at least for a little while. Maybe this isn't your permanent energy for 2023. Just remember, you can have fun. I will leave it there, Gemini. Have a wonderful holiday season, and I'll see you next time. Bye.